So students, here we will be studying question number 37, and the question number 37 says that the lighthouse AB. So AB is what? AB is a lighthouse, and the height 10 root 3 meter. Okay, so the height is 10 root 3 meter. Stands vertically means straight on seashore. So it is on seashore. It is standing lighthouse. Then a tower, there is another different structure. Okay, a tower is CE, this is tower, this is tower, CE is tower, and AB is lighthouse. There are two different things. So a tower CE and ship are standing 30-meter and 10-meter away. Okay, so from this lighthouse, okay, the tower is standing from here, from the foot of the lighthouse. The tower is at the distance of 30 meter, and there is one ship in between here. Okay, point F is the ship, and the ship is 10 meters away from the bottom of the lighthouse. Okay, from the foot of the lighthouse, respectively. So we understand till here. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the top of the lighthouse is 30 degree. So from top of tower to top of lighthouse, the angle how much it is there? 30 degree. That is what is given. Find the height of the tower. So we have to find the height of the tower. Tower is what? CE. So the distance CE is what we have to find out. So CE, height of the tower, means we have to find CE. And distance between the top of the lighthouse to the top of the tower AE. So top of the lighthouse to top of tower means AE. So this we have to find out. AE. This AE part is what we have to find out, this distance. Okay, and this CE is what we have to find out. So CE we have to find out, and here we have to find AE. Also find, so there are there are one more thing they are asking. So there are three things which they are asking in the question. Find the angle of depression formed from the top of the lighthouse to the ship. So top of lighthouse to the ship, so it means this angle they are asking us to find out. Let us name this as theta. Okay, so we have to also find theta. So you can see here one. Okay, one, two, and three things they are asking us to find out. So they are asking us to find out CE, then they are asking us to find out AE, and they are also asking us to find out the theta. So these three things we have to find out in this question. Okay, so now let us begin. Okay, then what else they have given us? They have given us the distance of AB. So AB they have given us as how much? 10 root 3. So AB uh, means it is also DC. So AB and or you say DC, one and the same. So how much they have given? 10 root 3 meter. So we'll note this down. Then they have given BC is equal to 30 centimeter. BC can be also written, means also AD. So this is equal to 30 meters. So this is what we have an understanding. Now let's start solving it. Now, firstly, here what we will do, we will say in triangle EDA. In triangle EDA. Okay. Now EDA. So EDA. EDA. This up triangle we are considering now. Now we know the bottom, we know AD, right? AD is how much? AD is 30 meter, right? So we can find by using this one side we can find AE, right? Because we have to find AE. So we can find AE here. Okay, so using this distance we can find AE, because in trigonometry we need to know one side, so the other two sides can be found out using trigonometry. So we will be using the measurement of this side and this angle, and we will be finding AE now. So that is what we will be doing now here in the first sub question answer here. Okay, now and I want, this is theta, right? So the theta adjacent side with the theta is what it is. uh, it is the base, and the opposite side is called as perpendicular, and this is hypotenuse, right? Because here it is making 90-degree angle, so this is hypotenuse. The side opposite to theta is perpendicular, and the side adjacent to theta is base. So we will be needing base and hypotenuse. So base and hypotenuse we will be requiring, and that we get in cos. By using cos, we will get base and hypotenuse. So base divided by hypotenuse. Because guys, this is 90-degree angle. This is 90-degree angle, and the side opposite to 90-degree is what it is, hypotenuse. So this is hypotenuse, and the side opposite to theta. This is theta. For our current calculation, we will be taking this as the theta. So this will become perpendicular. Let me just note it down here quickly. This is hypotenuse, theta opposite. Currently, for this particular solving, this we have to take this as theta. So the side opposite to theta is perpendicular, and the side which is adjacent to the theta, the angle, is called as base. Okay, and we know the formula, right? We know the formula that which is Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bol. Okay, Sona Chandi Tol. So you can remember the formula with this trick. Okay, I have another video which you can refer, wherein all these tricks of remembering the formulas I have explained there. So the side opposite to sine is cosec, the side opposite to cos is sec, and the side opposite to tan is cot. So now what we need is, we have this side, we know AD. So using the known side, we will be finding the unknown side. So we need, I will be using base and hypotenuse. Base and hypotenuse, where we will get base and hypotenuse, we get here, right? Base and hypotenuse we get here in this combination in cos. So I am using cos formula. So base and hypotenuse, right? Now base is what? Base is AD. Hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is AE, right? Now theta is how much? The angle is, it is cos theta is 30-degree, which is given. And AD is how much? AD, we know that AD is 30 meter. And AE is what we have to find out, right? Like this we need to solve. Now cos 30-degree, there is a table, okay, for specific angles of trigonometry, which you need to remember it. I have explained how to remember the table with a trick. With that trick, easily you can remember the table. You can watch my other videos wherein I have explained how to remember this formula, and how to remember even the table of trigonometry. So using that table, we have to find the value of cos 30-degree, which is root 3 by 2. Okay, which is root 3 by 2. Then 30 as it is, and AE as it is, we will write. Now just draw one small line here. We'll continue our solving here. So we'll cross multiply. Okay, we'll cross multiply. So AE is equal to AE is equal to 30 into 2 divided by 3. Now A is equal to 60 divided by root 3. Now we know that in denominator we cannot keep root 3, it will become irrational. So to rationalize the denominator, what we need to do is, we have studied this, so we need to take the same thing and multiply and divide it in the numerator and denominator, so that we can rationalize the denominator part. So here I'll just continue here now. So A is equal to 60 root 3 upon root 3 into root 3, we know that it will become 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 0 as it is. Okay. So what we are getting answer for AE, therefore AE is equal to 23 meter. So one of the thing what we wanted to find out here, AE they had asked us to find out. So this part we have found out. So this part is done. We have the answer now. Now we will find out CE and theta. Okay. So one part is over. Now, now we have to find. See guys, if you see here, already we know that CE distance is how much? 10 root 3. So we have to find out how much is DE. If we find how much is DE, and if we add CD here, which is 10 root 3, we will get the complete CE part. That is what I will be doing. Now, with the same thing, with the same logic, we can go here. We can consider triangle EDA. Okay. But now we will be using, we will be needing this side. So we need perpendicular and base. And perpendicular and base, where we get in tan. So this time we have to use tan formula. Okay. So now we have to, now for DE, okay, we'll use tan theta, and the tan formula is what? Perpendicular upon base. Okay, perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is DE or ED, whatever you can say, and base is what? Base is AD, right? And tan theta is how much? Tan theta is again 30 degree. They have given in the question itself. And D is how much? D is what we have to find out. So I will keep D as D. And AD, we know AD is how much? AD is 30. Now using the same table, trigonometry table, we will get the value of tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but 1 upon root 3 is equal to D upon 30. Now we will cross multiply here. What I will do is, I will just draw a line here, continue here. Okay. So we'll cross multiply. E is equal to D is equal to 30 divided by root 3, right? 30 into 1 it is. So 30 into 1. So 30 into 1 means 30 only, right? If you want, I will write it, and divided by 30. I am cross multiplying it. Now we know that root 3 cannot be there. We cannot keep it in the denominator. So it's the same thing what we did here, rationalized. We will do here. We'll rationalize the denominator. So take the same denominator and multiply and divide it. Very simple. So D is equal to 30 root 3, and in the denominator we have 3, because root 3 into root 3, it will become 3. Then we will cancel. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 0. So D is how much? D is 10 root 3 meter. So we got the value of DE also. We got the value of DE. Now what we will do, we know the value of DE, and already we know that if AB is 10 root 3, then DC is also 10 root 3. So we know that this was 10 root 3, and now we have found out DE also. Okay, so this is also again 10 root 3. This is again 10 root 3. So we'll add both these things and we will get C, and that is what they had asked us to find. We'll do this on the next page. Okay. Now what we'll do, guys, we have to find CE now. Okay, we have to find CE. How we can find out? By adding D plus DC. Okay, we are continuing the same thing on the next page now. So D is how much? D just now we found out it is 10 root 3, and DC or CD, whatever you say, we have understood this with our logic. In the question they have given this is 10 root 3. It means DC should also be 10 root 3. So 10 root 3. Now add both these things. So 10 plus 10 is 20 root 3. Okay, 20 root 3 meter. So C is another thing which they had asked us to find out. So we have found out that. Now the next thing, the last thing what they had asked us to find out was the theta. This theta part. Okay, we have to find out. So now we'll find out that. Now the last part what they have asked us to find out this theta. They have asked us to find the angle of this theta. Now this line and this line is parallel, and this line is acting like a transversal. So we have studied this in our earlier standards that this angle and this angle will be equal. So if this is theta, then this is also theta, right? And these angles are called as alternate interior angles. So with the concept of alternate interior angles, we can say that both the angles are same if these two lines are parallel and if this is acting like a transversal. So we will try to find out this theta, and whatever will be the angle of this theta, and this, and then this will also be same. What will be this? So if this is example 30 degree, then this will also be 30 like that. So we will find out now. So if this is theta, then the side adjacent to this one will be, I'll just put it down. So for this triangle now, ABF triangle. So for this ABF, we have to consider ABF triangle. Triangle ABF. So ABF triangle. If this is theta, then the side adjacent to theta will be base, and the side opposite to theta is called as perpendicular, and this will become 90 degree, and the side opposite to 90 degree will be hypotenuse. So this will be hypotenuse for this particular triangle. Now what we'll do is we have to find out the angle here. So we'll take two known sides. And we'll try to find out the unknown theta. That is the logic. So for that, we know two things, which is base and perpendicular. So base and perpendicular means we can take tan theta, because the formula is perpendicular upon base. So tan theta is what we have to find out. So perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is AB and base is BF. So tan theta is what we have to find out. AB is how much? AB is 10 root 3, and BF is 10. So 10 and 10 will get cancelled. So tan theta is equal to root 3. And we know that from our table, we need to refer the table, that tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. And root 3 is what? uh, root 3 is tan 60. So uh, or what we can do is you can write like this. 1 minute. Yeah. Tan theta will go back to the same line. So tan theta is equal to root 3. Root 3 is nothing but tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree. So this tan and this tan will get cancelled and theta is equal to 60 degree. So we got our answer. So basically what you can do is you can use this as our reference point here. So tan theta is equal to root 3 is we got until here, and we know that tan 60 is equal to root 3. So instead of root 3, okay, you can write tan 60 here and continue this tan theta same down and then cancel tan and then therefore theta is equal to 60 degree. So this is our answer. Okay. So guys, just to recap, we had to find CE, AE and theta as per the question. So we got AE equal to 20 root 3 meter. Then CE is equal to 20 root 3 meter and theta is equal to 60 degree. Okay, so this is our answer. Okay, like, share and subscribe the channel guys. Thank you so much.